Hey, you guys, so I'm back again with another message from the Lord. And this message ties in with the other message, and it kind of explains more about why certain people are trying to come back, why people are sending monitoring spirits, why people are really trying to come back, period. And God is telling you to stay away and all this other stuff. Um, God clearly dropped in my spirit whenever I was like transitioning out of my sleep and fully waking up that things are falling apart for them. Things are falling apart for a lot of you guys' enemies, a lot of you guys, the ones that have came up against you. Things are falling apart from them, and that's why they want to come back. I told you guys in a previous message that a lot of God's children carry the Joseph anointing, and everywhere Joseph went, the people around him was blessed. They reaped from the favor and the blessings of the Joseph, his anointing that he carried. Potiphar's house, he had favor in the prison. Like everywhere he went, there were favor. Okay, so when you remove someone that was bringing you favor, that favor is no longer there. And that favor can cause a lot of things to fall apart when it's no longer there. And they miss that favor because now things are falling apart. Now things is not what it seems. Because a lot of these people took you for granted. A lot of these people, they knew you were gifted, but they didn't think you were gifted as you were. They didn't think you were chosen. It's a difference. And they didn't think that. So now that you are gone, now that you are being about your father's business, now that you are really reaping the harvest of your own fruits, your own favor, your own gifts and anointing that God has given you, now you are also reaping what you have sown because you are fully being submissive and obedient to God. And now these people cannot benefit from that. Their life is falling apart. Their life is falling apart. And that's why a lot of these people want to come back, because they know if you come back, if they know if they get you back, or you come back to them, or they come back to you and you accept them, they know that the favor is going to come back with you. They know that things are going to be renewed and restored through you. But everybody can't reap with you in this season. Everybody can't reap off of your harvest during this season. And so their life, a lot of people, their life is in shambles. I'm telling you, their life is falling apart. But you know the saying is that you never miss the well till the well run dry. And the well ran dry. While you over here growing and flowing, while you're over here being a tree planted by the river that will never wither or die, their stuff is drying up. Their stuff is withering and dying. They well has ran dry. And their life is falling apart. And some of these people's life has been falling apart since you left. It didn't happen, and they were trying to act like they were good without you. They were trying to act like you didn't help them. They didn't benefit. They didn't benefit from your presence, like, which was a complete lie. Because now their life, as they realizing their life has truly fallen apart. Y'all, it's not good. It's not pretty for a lot of these people that has been doing God's children wrong, and you had just went on. You just took the licks, kept on moving, and now it's just like you are in a good place, built a stronger relationship with God, a place of peace, a place of favor, a place of open doors, open heaven. And now you're really fully about to come into your full fruition, your full purpose, what God has called you to do. And now they're realizing that their lives is falling apart. That's why I said you have to continue to stay away from these people, because people will use monitoring spirits to try to see what God is doing for you. Um, and sometimes we have to realize that God will allow some of these people to see how He's going to bless us as far as their punishment for mistreating us. So we have to understand that we can't take these people back. I always pray and ask God for confirmation, but some of these people, God had told you no. Like, you definitely, like, once they had did what they did to you, forgive them. But forgiveness does not mean reconciliation, and keep it moving. Because some of these people haven't did you like this. They have not did you like this one time. They did you like this. They haven't did you wrong once. They might have did you wrong 2 or 3 times, and you forgave them, and you try to rebuild a relationship. But God is saying in this season, enough is enough. So their life is falling apart. Y'all don't be surprised. Like I said, in this season, in this hour, the people try to reach out to you. Don't be surprised if um they even try to have family members and their relatives to reach out to you because their life is falling apart. And when a person is doing that too, when they have their family and still trying to reach out to you and contact you because um they know their life is falling apart, they're also embarrassed too. And they want to face you and they can't face you, but they're doing it the wrong way. Like I said before, when you have an out against your neighbor, you go to your neighbor, you make that thing right, you apologize for your wrongdoing. It's not no half apology like I'm sorry for did you wrong. You go, it's an apology where I'm sorry for, you know, how I mistreated you and how, you know, how, and going into detail how I mistreated you. I'm sorry for how I mistreated you by taking you for granted. How I mistreated you by, if you were in a relationship running around and cheating on you with different people. Like it's detailed because once you go into the detailed apology, that's sincere because they thought about exactly how wrong they did you. So it's not no general apology. And then be mindful too, because some people will try to come back and halfway apologize so they can open the door to come back in, but they haven't fully, they're not fully sorry. You will know a sincere apology, but like I said, God is saying in this season that their life is falling apart, and so a part of their judgment, they are going to have to come back and apologize to you guys. That is going to be part of their judgment, but that's not for you to take them back. Okay, um, whatever a man sows, he shall reap, and this is their reaping season. This is harvest season. I mean, I'm telling y'all, a lot of people think that they can sow bad seeds and get a good harvest. When you sow bad seeds, you get a bad harvest. And now a lot of people are reaping a bad harvest. That's why I say God is telling a lot of his children to stay clear of a lot of people in certain places and things, because he don't want you to catch the backlash of their wrath that he's about to send because of their disobedience. You can't walk around here treating treating a child of God any type of way and think God is not going to deal with you. God says, vengeance is mine, I shall repay. That's why we don't render evil for evil. But their lives, y'all, are falling apart. Um, and now we're not supposed to be celebrating that their life and stuff is falling apart, but that goes to show you how much God truly cares about you to vindicate you and to recompense you on your behalf. All right, pray for them, but these people can't come back. I'm telling you, y'all, these people trying to come back real hard, but it's a no in this season. Don't open that door. I'm telling you, do not open that door. You are so close to your new breakthrough. That's why all these attacks and stuff is coming. That's why all these old people and stuff is coming back in your dreams and your visions, trying to manifest themselves in the spiritual through other people. Close the door and keep it closed, all right? And I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all later.